All right, I'm going to move on to David,
Hello?
who's in Los Angeles. David, independent.
Yes. I had a correction to make. The congressman made an error. He said that illegal immigrants are voting in California, and I have actual proof that that is not the case. In California, in order to vote, you have to be registered. When you register to vote, they ask you for a valid Social Security number. You actually have to be a citizen in order to register to vote. I found this out inadvertently when I was registering my mother. She was an immigrant, has been over here for 40 years. She finally got her citizenship. We went to register her to vote online at the registrar, and I typoed one of the characters on her Social Security number, and it rejected the application. In other words, you actually have to be a citizen in order to register to vote in California. Otherwise, you cannot vote because you cannot register to vote. So I wanted the congressman to understand there's a difference between registering to vote and actually voting. You cannot vote unless you're registered. In order to register, you need a Social Security number.
All right, Congressman?
There are municipalities that allow people to vote in things like school board elections, even if you're not a citizen. That is not true all over California. It is only true in some municipalities. But your caller laid out the Democrat position personally. He doesn't seem to have a problem with that. And obviously, people who are not citizens kind of have different priorities than people who are citizens.
Okay, let's go to Mike, Oak Grove, Missouri, independent.
Good morning.
Morning, Mike.
I saw your guest there. You asked him what proof they have or whatever, and he said what he's seen. And he said none. They just believe it's going on, which leads us to believe, and it shows evidence that the Republican Party has become nothing but liars and conspiracy planners. And, in the 2020 election, all the recounts they did, all the going back over things, the only cheating they found was in Donald Trump's favor. They found several cases of cheating in Donald Trump's favor. So I say that the Republican Party of Ronald Reagan, which 17 of his
Hey, Mike,
members.
Mike, we'll get a response to what you said. Congressman Grothman.
Well, I have talked to people in Wisconsin who participated in our recount. They had felt that they found ballots that appeared to be all filled out by the same person, several ballots in a row. I talked to someone last month who claimed to be a landlord, and he said that he checked and tenants who no longer live there voted. I mean, obviously these haven't gone through the criminal system. These people have chosen not to come forward and make their observations public, but it doesn't surprise me.
Congressman,
and
would there be enough, though, to change the outcome in Wisconsin?
Well, obviously it would take, 10,000 inaccurate ballots or 20,000 ballots to turn things around. No, we don't have evidence of that, but who knows? If you find a little bit of cheating, who knows if you had the time and resources to look around for more, who knows what you'd find.